Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Vashan Brown. Gas prices are going up tomorrow. 87 and 90 gasoline will sell for $4.35 and $4.37 more, respectively. $4.50 will be added to diesel, ultra-low sulfur diesel and kerosene. Propane and butane will increase by $3.06. And oil prices increased by 3% today, recouping all of the previous day's losses and more on talk of new possible sanctions on major exporter Russia amid OPEC's determination to not allow the market much breathing room in new supply. London traded Brent settled up $3.22 per barrel, closing at $113.45. U.S. West Texas Intermediate rose $3.58, ending the session at $107.82 a barrel. The Bank of Jamaica is projecting that inflation will continue to breach the 6% upper limit of its target range. Our business reporter Javon Keys explains.
The central bank says over the next 8 to 10 months, inflation is likely to peak in the range of 9 to 11%. The BOJ says this will be driven by higher than projected increases in international commodities and shipping prices. These risks have been heightened by the Ukraine-Russia crisis and the imposition of economic and financial sanctions on Russia by Western industrial nations. Development economist Dr. Nelson Chris Stokes says it's highly likely that range will be exceeded.
We ought not to despair if it goes above. What we need to continue to do is act in ways that we can act if it helps. And if our actions are detrimental, then we need to take another approach.
However, the BOJ says its Monetary Policy Committee concluded that if domestic demand is lowered, inflation could fall. In a bid to temper demand, the BOJ increased the policy interest rate to 4.5% effective today. The new rate will remain in place until May 19. For the Business Day, I'm Javon Keys.
Banks and cambios are selling the U.S. currency for an average $154.13. $124.22 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar, $202.82 for the pound, and $172.94 for the euro. The JC index advanced by 3,385 points today, while the junior market index declined by 66 points. Among today's winners were 138 Student Living Jamaica Variable Preference Shares, Edufocal, JFP, Proven Investments US Dollar Shares, and Pulse Investments. While on the losing side were Epley 6% Preference Shares, due 2024, Paramount Trading Jamaica, Lasco Manufacturing, Sterling Investments US Dollar Shares, and Iron Rock Insurance Company. And that's the Business Day. I'm Vashan Brown. Have a good evening.